I think your criteria is really good because they kind of line up with the way I sort of think about it. But if you've got a really, really inspiring idea, a really clear idea, executed really, really well, and then it's fit for purpose, it's designed for people and it's useful and it does something and moves the brand forward. Two themes I saw was a lot of brands being created by computer generated in terms of algorithms and being influenced by computer generated type brands as such. And then there was also campaigns kind of nearly blurring into brand. And it was quite hard to sort of judge those sort of things, but you know, I think it's just a sign of the times with content and brands and social and everything like this, that those things are blurring the lines across brand and design. Yeah.
Everything is digital, right? The entire world is digital. And so the lens and how we look at design, I think, has really been elevated. Physical things, right, that have connectivity to the cloud or at the edge are now digital. So that's our cars, our living rooms, the warehouse that we stand in today. So when we look at this through the lens of digital design, it is how did digital improve the experience of the physical space?
Well, we did have quite a bit of debate around Dunkin' Donuts actually as a brand refresh, as a piece of work. I think it was brilliant because it was designed for the masses, but it was actually really clever at the same time and beautifully executed, and you know, it does change the game for something like a big mass brand like that as well. Lacoste Save the Species was absolutely brilliant piece of work, and that is pretty amazing, and that doesn't sort of happen all the time. And then also I loved things like Squarespace and Fear and Fantasy identity as well. So there was a lot of really good stuff in there.
The variety of work has gone from brand and image building to actually streamlining how people work in different environments and how digital is actually playing a role in that. And I think that's super exciting. There have been many entries where we are looking at the impact of what it means to be in a wheelchair, right? Bringing forth innovations and inventions around things for the blind, right? Utilizing Alexa for women who are in crisis. So you start to take a look at all of these use cases, and what you realize is that design is doing what it's supposed to do, and what we're doing is awarding people for solving problems. And so the first thing that we ask ourselves as jurors is, what problem does this solve? Is it introducing a distraction in their lives, or is it actually saving them time so that they can spend time with the people that they love? And one of the most exciting and explosive growth areas in design is actually in crafting cannabis, not just from the advertising and the brand marketing, but the actual delivery systems in which cannabis is brought to people, all the way to what does it mean, right, to go from this idea of stoner to super premium.
Yeah, I think people, especially the new generation, they want to believe in things. They want to believe in whether it's brands or companies with a purpose. If you create an authentic brand that people believe in and that you actually, you do it in the right way, people want to be part of it as well. They know more about brands than we did, back when we were sort of growing up as well. So you kind of can't hide anymore. And so you have to do it in the right way. You have to do it really authentically, and you have to do it in a way that is interesting.
The work is representative of a time and period that we are in right now. It's an inflection point for our industry. It's an inflection point for design as a whole. It's also an inflection point for human history and industry. We're at the nascent stages of the fourth industrial revolution, and there isn't a brand that we're not looking at that isn't impacted by that, that isn't going through some kind of digital transformation.